PlayStation exclusives used to be a reason to buy the console. Today, more and more of them are making their way to PC, giving players more options. But do these ports actually live up to the hype? Today, we're diving into the biggest titles that made the jump from PS to PC. Let's see what worked and what didn't. Let's get started. Predator Hunting Grounds launched in April 2020, initially as a PlayStation 4 exclusive before arriving on PC shortly after. The game, an asymmetrical multiplayer shooter, pits players against each other in a battle of survival, with one taking on the iconic Predator and others as soldiers. On PC, the game offered slightly improved graphics options, such as higher resolutions and frame rate caps, but the visual upgrades didn't drastically overhaul the experience compared to the PS4 version. At launch, the PC port was functional, but not without issues. Players reported decent optimization for mid-range systems, though occasional bugs and matchmaking problems hampered the experience. There weren't any major additional features or content exclusive to PC, so the gameplay remained identical to the PlayStation version. Overall, the PC release matched the console's quality while adding some minor technical enhancements, making it a solid, if not groundbreaking, option for players without access to the PS4. Helldivers launched in March 2015 on PlayStation 3, 4, and Vita, with cross-play functionality across all three platforms. Later that year, in December, the game made its way to PC, bringing the same cooperative twin-stick shooter gameplay to a broader audience. While it was initially a PlayStation exclusive, the PC release ensured that players without a console could experience the game. The PC version didn't introduce major graphical overhauls, but offered a similar visual quality to the PlayStation versions, maintaining its sharp, stylized look. At launch, the PC port was well optimized, running smoothly on a variety of setups, and included all previously released content from the PlayStation versions. While there weren't significant additional features exclusive to the PC, the ability to play with mouse and keyboard provided more control options for players. Ultimately, the PC version delivered the same experience as its PlayStation counterparts, making it a solid option for newcomers to the franchise. Horizon Zero Dawn debuted in 2017 as a PlayStation 4 exclusive, quickly gaining attention for its open-world design and unique setting. After 3 years, the game expanded its reach to PC in 2020, introducing a new audience to Aloy's journey. The PC version brought some noticeable graphical improvements, including support for higher resolutions, unlocked frame rates, and enhanced visual effects, like better textures and foliage density. While the graphical enhancements were a welcome addition, the core visual style remained consistent with the original. At launch, the PC version faced some technical hiccups, including optimization issues and occasional crashes, but subsequent patches addressed most of these problems. The addition of customizable controls and ultra-wide support offered a more tailored experience for PC players, though the game itself didn't include any new content. In terms of quality, the PC version eventually matched the PlayStation release, delivering the same story and gameplay with a bit of extra polish for those with high-end systems. For players who missed it on PS4, the PC version is a solid alternative. Days Gone originally launched in April 2019 as a PlayStation 4 exclusive, offering players an open-world adventure set in a post-apocalyptic Oregon. 2 years later, in May 2021, the game made its way to PC, breaking free from its console exclusivity. The PC version introduced a few upgrades, including support for higher resolutions, unlocked frame rates, and improved texture quality, allowing players to experience the game with a bit more visual fidelity. At launch, the PC port was generally well optimized, running smoothly on mid to high-end setups. While it lacked advanced features like ray tracing or DLSS, it still provided a solid technical performance. The addition of customizable controls and ultra-wide support brought some flexibility to the gameplay, but the core experience remained unchanged. For those who missed it on PlayStation, the PC version offered a comparable experience with minor graphical enhancements, ensuring that new players could explore its world without missing out. God of War originally launched in 2018 as a PlayStation 4 exclusive, redefining the series with a new perspective and a Norse mythology setting. In 2022, the game made its way to PC, bringing its acclaimed storytelling and gameplay to a new audience. The PC version came with visual upgrades, including support for higher resolutions, unlocked frame rates, and advanced features like NVIDIA's DLSS and Reflex, which enhanced performance and reduced latency for those with compatible hardware. Technically, The PC port was well received, with solid optimization ensuring smooth gameplay across a range of systems. It offered added value with customizable controls and ultra-wide monitor support, making the experience more flexible for players. While there wasn't any new content exclusive to the PC, the graphical enhancements and performance options provided a visually refined experience that complemented the original PlayStation release. In terms of quality, the PC version held up well, delivering the same engaging gameplay and narrative with a touch of extra polish for modern setups. Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart originally launched in 2021 as a PlayStation 5 exclusive, designed to showcase the console's capabilities. In 2023, the game finally arrived on PC, giving a new audience the chance to experience its interdimensional adventure. The PC version brought enhancements like support for ultra-wide monitors, ray tracing, and unlocked frame rates, which added visual depth, especially on high-end systems. However, the core graphical fidelity was already strong on PS5, and the improvements on PC were more about flexibility than a groundbreaking overhaul. At launch, the PC port was well optimized, though some players encountered minor performance issues depending on their setup. The inclusion of NVIDIA DLSS and AMD FSR helped smooth out the experience for those with compatible hardware. While there weren't any major content additions or exclusive features for PC, the customizable controls and graphical options offered extra value. Overall, the PC version matched the quality of the PS5 release, providing a polished experience for newcomers while maintaining the series' vibrant and fast-paced gameplay. Sackboy: A Big Adventure first debuted in 2020 for PS4 and PS5 as part of the Little Big Planet universe. In 2022, it expanded to PC, making the game accessible to a broader audience. While initially a PlayStation exclusive, the PC version brought enhanced visual features, such as higher resolutions and unlocked frame rates, which added a slight edge in visual fidelity for those with capable hardware. At launch, the PC port was well optimized, with solid performance across a variety of setups. Additional features like ultra-wide monitor support and customizable controls gave players more options to tailor the experience. That said, the PC version didn't introduce any exclusive content, keeping the core gameplay identical to its PlayStation counterparts. Overall, it matched the quality of the original release, delivering the same charming platforming experience with some extra polish for PC players. Uncharted Legacy of Thieves Collection launched in January 2022 for PlayStation 5, offering remastered versions of Uncharted 4: A Thief's End and Uncharted: The Lost Legacy. Later that year, in October 2022, the collection made its way to PC, marking the franchise's debut on the platform. Initially exclusive to PlayStation, the PC release expanded the audience and brought a few technical upgrades, such as support for ultra-wide monitors, unlocked frame rates, and improved textures. At launch, the PC version was well optimized, running smoothly on most systems, with options to tweak settings for performance or visual quality. NVIDIA's DLSS support further enhanced the experience for players with compatible GPUs. While the gameplay and content remained the same as the PlayStation versions, the additional graphical options and customizable controls added value for PC players. Ultimately, the PC version delivered an experience on par with the PlayStation 5, offering both returning fans and newcomers a polished way to enjoy the series. Returnal first landed on PlayStation 5 in 2021 as an exclusive, introducing players to a roguelike third-person shooter with a strong focus on atmosphere and challenge. In 2023, the game made its way to PC, opening up to a wider audience. The PC version brought visual enhancements like support for ultra-wide resolutions, ray tracing, and unlocked frame rates, allowing players to experience the game in higher fidelity on capable hardware. At launch, the PC port was well optimized, offering smooth performance across a range of systems. Features like NVIDIA DLSS and AMD FSR added to its flexibility, making it easier to balance performance and visuals. The gameplay remained the same as the PlayStation version, with no exclusive content or changes to the core mechanics. However, customizable controls and the improved visual options added some value for PC players. Overall, the PC version maintained the quality of the original release, ensuring an equally polished experience for newcomers to the game. The Last of Us Part 1 originally launched in 2013 for PlayStation 3 and received a remake for PlayStation 5 in 2022, featuring updated visuals and gameplay improvements. In March 2023, it finally made its way to PC, breaking free from its console exclusivity. The PC version included support for ultra-wide monitors, unlocked frame rates, and advanced graphical features like improved textures, offering players a visually upgraded experience, at least in theory. The PC port faced widespread technical issues, with players reporting crashes, stuttering, and high VRAM usage even on powerful systems. While the customizable controls and enhanced graphical options provided some added value, these features were overshadowed by the poor optimization. Compared to the stable and polished PlayStation 5 version, the PC release struggled to meet the same quality standard at launch, leaving many players frustrated. Subsequent patches addressed some of the issues, but the initial performance left a mixed impression. Horizon Forbidden West Complete Edition originally launched in 2022 for PlayStation consoles and made its way to PC in 2024. Initially exclusive to PlayStation, the PC release brought the game to a broader audience, including both the base game and the Burning Shores expansion. The transition to PC introduced enhanced visuals, such as support for ultra-wide monitors, unlocked frame rates, and advanced upscaling technologies like NVIDIA DLSS, AMD FSR, and Intel XeSS. The PC version was well received for its technical performance, running smoothly across a range of hardware configurations. The customizable graphical options allowed players to optimize the experience based on their system capabilities. While the core gameplay and narrative remained identical to the PlayStation version, the flexibility of PC settings and the inclusion of all content in the complete edition added value for newcomers. Overall, the PC version maintained the high standards set by the PlayStation release, delivering an equally polished experience with added visual fidelity for those with capable hardware. Marvel's Spider-Man Remastered first launched on PlayStation 4 in 2018 and received a visually enhanced version for PlayStation 5 in 2020. In 2022, the remastered edition arrived on PC, opening up the experience to a broader audience. Previously exclusive to PlayStation, the PC version introduced a range of technical upgrades, including support for ultra-wide monitors, unlocked frame rates, and ray tracing, delivering a visually improved take on an already vibrant game. At launch, the PC port was well optimized, running smoothly on various hardware configurations. The inclusion of features like NVIDIA DLSS and customizable controls added value, allowing players to tailor their experience based on their setup. While the core gameplay and story remained unchanged, the PC version matched, and in some cases exceeded, the visual quality of its PlayStation counterpart, depending on the hardware. For players looking to experience the game outside of PlayStation, the PC release delivered a polished and flexible option. Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales first launched in 2020 for PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, serving as a follow-up to the critically acclaimed Marvel's Spider-Man. In 2022, it arrived on PC, marking the series' expansion beyond the PlayStation ecosystem. The PC version introduced graphical enhancements like ultra-wide monitor support, unlocked frame rates, and ray tracing, which added a layer of polish to the game's visually striking world. The PC port performed well, offering solid optimization across a range of hardware setups. Features like customizable controls and NVIDIA DLSS allowed players to balance performance and quality based on their system capabilities. While the core gameplay and story remained identical to the PlayStation version, the additional flexibility in graphical settings and control options provided extra value for PC players. The PC version matched the quality of its PlayStation counterpart, delivering a similarly smooth and engaging experience with a few technical upgrades for those with high-end systems. Originally released as a PlayStation 4 exclusive in 2020, Ghost of Tsushima expanded its reach when it was later optimized for PlayStation 5. In 2024, the game made its way to PC, offering an opportunity for a broader audience to experience its take on feudal Japan. While the PS versions were already praised for their visuals and performance, the PC port aimed to enhance these elements further, introducing improved graphical options such as higher resolutions and unlocked frame rates. On launch, the PC version ran smoothly for most players, showcasing solid optimization across various hardware setups. There wasn't much in the way of new content or exclusive features for PC, but the added flexibility of customizable controls and enhanced graphics gave it some extra polish. Overall, the PC version maintained the quality of the PlayStation releases, delivering the same immersive experience without cutting corners. For those who missed it on consoles, the PC port provides a comparable and slightly refined alternative. Released in early 2024, Helldivers 2 landed on both PlayStation 5 and PC simultaneously, breaking away from the timed exclusivity that its predecessor had. This cooperative shooter aims to deliver the same intense, strategic gameplay across both platforms. On PC, the game brought a few noticeable upgrades, like support for higher resolutions and adjustable frame rates, allowing players to push visuals further depending on their setup. However, these enhancements didn't drastically alter the experience compared to the PS5 version, which already boasted excellent performance. The PC version ran smoothly for most players, with solid optimization and minimal technical issues reported. The added flexibility of customizable controls on PC, including mouse and keyboard support, was a welcome addition for players who prefer it over a controller. While there wasn't significant extra content exclusive to PC, the overall quality and performance of the game were on par with the PlayStation version, making it a consistent experience regardless of platform. First released in 2022 as a PlayStation exclusive, God of War Ragnarok eventually made its way to PC. On PlayStation, the game was praised for its cinematic storytelling and seamless gameplay, and the PC port aimed to bring these elements to life with improved visuals and technical upgrades. The PC version offers enhanced graphics options, including higher resolutions and customizable frame rates, giving players the opportunity to experience the game in its most polished form. However, whether these improvements significantly elevate the experience compared to the original PS version is a matter of preference. From a technical standpoint, the PC release launched in a relatively stable state, with good optimization for various hardware setups. Players appreciated the added flexibility of playing with either a controller or mouse and keyboard, although there wasn't a substantial amount of additional content to differentiate the PC version from the console one. Ultimately, while the PC port faithfully retains the quality of the PlayStation release, its appeal lies primarily in offering a visually enhanced experience and broader accessibility, rather than redefining what the game offers. The original Until Dawn launched exclusively for PlayStation in 2015, earning recognition for its cinematic storytelling and choice-driven gameplay. In 2024, the game made its way to PC alongside an upgraded version for PlayStation 5. This port marked a significant effort to modernize the game while reaching a broader audience. The PC release catered to players who might have missed the original, offering a chance to experience the suspenseful narrative in a new format. On PC, Until Dawn received a visual overhaul powered by Unreal Engine 5, delivering sharper textures and enhanced lighting effects. While the port didn't introduce groundbreaking new content, it benefited from better graphical fidelity and adjustable performance settings, such as frame rate prioritization. The game also adapted well to keyboard and mouse controls, providing a more flexible experience for PC players. However, despite its updates, the technical optimization left room for improvement, with some users encountering performance hiccups on certain setups. And that's it for PlayStation games making the leap to PC. What do you think? Which of these ports were the best? Or maybe you have your own picks that should have made the list? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.